Good morning, my students. Back again in a new lesson of our series of our distance learning. Today we are going to handle Unit 14, as you see. As for the division of our whiteboard, as usual, here we have the column for the new vocabulary, in case if we have. In the middle we have our grammatical rule that we are going to explain later. Here on the top, we have the title of our unit, Unit 14, entitled as So. That's what it means. Grammar, we will handle modals and adverbs specifically. Here we have the date. Okay, we have Wednesday, July 1st. Then our learning objectives. So by the end of our lesson, we have to know, we have to get to understand how to practice using modals and adverbs. Why? To talk about meaning. As for the objectives of our today's lesson, and in specific, we will know by the end of our lesson, when I give you a sentence, how you can express or how you can infer something about that sentence, and also how you can express if that inference that you have got is strong or weak. Using what? Using either modals or adverbs. Okay? In a more expanded way, here we have a vertical arrow. On the top of our arrow, we have, it's referring to slight possibility, how you can express a very slight or weak possibility. Okay? Down, at the bottom of our arrow, we have to express the strong possibility. If your possibility that you have got is strong or not. Here we have the subtitle as modals and another list for adverbs. If you are going to express that your deduction is very weak, so we have to deal with those two forms or expressions, which is it might or may mean, or it could mean. On the other hand, if we want to express that our possibility is very slight or weak, we have to use a number of adverbs, like what? Maybe, or perhaps it means, or it possibly or probably means. Okay, what if our inference or deduction is very strong? Okay, so in that case we have to use the modal it must mean. Why? To show that our possibility is very strong. It must mean. On the other hand, if we would like to express how strong is our possibility, so we have to use it definitely means. Okay? So, in summary, we have to use these two expressions, or, on the other hand, those two expressions of adverbs. Why? To show how weak is our inference, and to show how strong is our possibility, so we have to use one of two forms. Either the modal, it must mean, or the adverb, it definitely means. Okay, let's see in a more explained way. Let's have an example to show it in a very clear way. Yes, here is our example as a sentence. If I say, my classmate didn't come today, it's a very normal sentence. My classmate didn't come today. So, what can you infer about? Okay, what can you infer about that sentence? As for me, I could say he might be sick. Here I am not sure. Okay, I am not quite sure if he is sick or not. That's why I will say, or I want to use something which might or which may mean that I have a very weak possibility. Using what? Might. So, he might be sick. Okay? Okay, what if I would like to show that my possibility is very strong? I'm sure of the reason why he didn't come today. So I have to use must. So, he must be sick. Or, I could say, he definitely be sick. Or, he is definitely sick. Okay, he is definitely sick. Okay, bear in your mind that using might or may, they should be followed with the base form of the verb. I mean the infinitive. So never say it might or it may means. No. The infinitive form of the verb should come after might or may. Okay? It's the same case with could. It could mean. Don't say it could means. Okay? Again with must should be followed with the base form of the verb. Okay. What if we have an adverb? Okay. Using maybe or perhaps, they should come before the subject. That's why I used both of them before it. Okay? Then comes the verb in the right tense that we are using our sentence. So I have to say maybe, perhaps. It means why? Because here the letter S is of the simple present tense, referring to the singular pronoun it. Okay? It possibly or probably. Again, pay attention to. Possibly or probably. Okay? Both of them could be used between the subject and the verb. And again, the verb here should be used in the right tense. Here I used it in the simple present tense, as I have the letter S, means. The same case with definitely. Okay? So, in a summary, our verb, okay, with any of the adverbs should come in the right tense of the verb, of the sentence that we are expressing our talk in. Okay? So, on the board, on the smart board, we have an exercise. The rubric for our exercise saying what? What do these gestures mean? Take turns, make statements about each gesture using the meanings in the box. Okay, before going through our exercise, on the right hand we have some expression that we could or that we might use. Why? To express what's happening in each gesture. As for the first expression, I don't know. For the second one, be quiet. For the third one, I'm finished. For the fourth one, that sounds crazy. Yes, for the one before the last, I can't hear you. Then I have come here, okay? Looking at the first picture, look at the man. What gesture could we express, okay, about that young boy? So, he's using his hand like this. So what does it mean? Could I use, I don't know? Does my gesture mean, I don't know? I don't think so. What about be quiet? Is it? Of course not. So we could say, yes, that sounds crazy. So when I say, or when I have a gesture like, it means that's, okay? That sounds crazy. Let's have one more example. Look at the young girl. What gesture could she do or make right now? So when I say, or when I make that move, what does it mean? It means yes. It means what? I can't hear you? Of course not. I don't know? I don't think so. So what about come here? Yes, it means come here when I make that gesture. It means come here. Okay? So we had number one, number two as examples based on our lesson of today. Then we have from 3 through number 6. I would like to ask you just to go through the rest of our exercise. In case if you have any inquiry, please do not hesitate to communicate with me. Thank you so much.